Hello viewers, 4DIYers here back with another video for everyone. Now in this particular video here I'll be doing a review on how well the plastic dip has held up on my winter wheels. Now before I start this video I just want to mention, don't forget to check out my website at www.4diyers.com or click on the link in the description below. Now as mentioned earlier, this plastic dip was applied to my winter set of wheels. I have roughly put about 5,000 kilometers or 3,000 miles on them over the period of 6 months. They were exposed to temperatures as warm as 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit and as cold as 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I've only applied satin black, about 1 cam per wheel, on the diameter of 16-inch wheels, both sides. No glossifier was added, and the excessive amount of plastic dip was pulled off the tires, so therefore no masking techniques were used on the tire itself. Overall, I would say the wheels have held up excellently. There isn't any bubbling, stone chips, scuffing on the surface, or peeling. There has been a couple small scratches on the inside of the lip for some odd reason. I'm assuming that may have came from ice flying up on the road. And even though I was extremely careful installing the wheels around the lug bolts, they did have some mild scratches in the coating in the mounting holes. As for touch-ups, you can spray over the scratches or chipped areas. But if that damaged area has a thicker coating on it, you may notice an outline of that chip or scratch. If you have any excessive surface damage on the wheels you're covering, plastic dip may camouflage some of it, but not all. Again, that depends on the severity of the surface damage. I have noticed with these particular wheels that they did have some chipping in the existing painted surface, and some has shown through. Now for about a week, the freshly plastic dipped surface will have somewhat of a sticky rubber coating until it's fully cured, and then it'll be smooth to the touch. As for the center caps, I did remove them when applying the coating, and they were snapped back into place once the plastic dip was fully cured, and they didn't damage around the outer edge of that capped surface either. As for the peeled transition between the tire and the wheel, just a moment ago I did mention that I didn't use any masking techniques. Plastic dip does come off fairly easy from the tire's surface. Especially the thicker the coating, the easier it is to peel off. To my amazement, it does leave a very clean edge between the tire and the wheel. It is a nice sharp edge. There isn't any tearing or stretching in the material whatsoever. Now another issue which I also noticed, which isn't applicable to everyone, when driving in the snow does tend to stick to the plastic dip coating. If you do have glossifier, possibly you won't run into that issue. What has happened is the snow can stick to the surface, and then obviously if you're driving at higher highway speeds, this can throw the wheel off balance. Therefore, you do have to actually go and clean this by hand. So this concludes the rest of my reviewed video. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to post them below. Also, please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you for watching.